Pokemon Radical Red. What a game. That was a while. The reason I'm playing now is because I realized, with the release of Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch, I have not been completely honest with y'all. Because for pretty much my entire Pokemon career on this channel, I've been calling myself the greatest fire type trainer in the world, and I just feel like that's not honest. I can't really claim that title if I don't beat the most difficult Pokemon game ever with only fire type Pokemon, right? Then and only then will I be able to call myself the greatest fire type trainer in the world. And I'm not going to back down from the challenge, man. Let's do it. Won't bend, won't break, won't fold. Fire types on top. I'm excited. Let's get into it. Nice profession. The GOAT, Professor Oak. Girl, my boy. My name. Y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. It's your boy, the one, the only. Alright, Rival. I feel like there's really only one name suited for Rival, right? Not Arch Nemesis built the game, but the guy that we're gonna have a lot of fun beating up on. Gohan, let's do it. Alright. Do I want to play Radical Red without any custom options? The answer is no. We want to make this as difficult as possible. Oh wait, I just messed up. Hold on. Totally just messed up. I gotta start over. Alright. I should have my same name. What's going on, Dane? How we doing? How's it going? I got my glasses before I start squinting at my screen here. Stop mashing into the... Alright, here we go. Do I want to play without any custom options? Okay, see, this is what I mean. I need my glasses, right? It says without any custom options. No, I don't. So let's customize it. Difficulty. We're going to do hardcore mode. Makes this game more difficult as is. Restricts certain abilities and moves from the player. And bosses are even more powerful. Automatically paired with minimal grinding mode to make it less tedious. That's fine. Isn't advised to play this on your first playthrough. That's fine. Let's do it. Hardcore, and then minimal grinding's already on. Randomizer options. Let's see. Let's read these. Randomizes encounters, trainers, and gifts. Does not randomize boss battles. Okay. Many legendaries cannot be encountered. I'm gonna say no because I want to read the other one. Only gives reasonable Pokemon for where you are at in the game. Okay, so I feel like that means, first route you won't get Giratina. Only see weak Pokemon when you start, and they begin scaling when you receive more gym badges. Does not randomize boss battles. It's too easy. I feel like if we're gonna do the randomizer, right, might as well normal species all the way. Still doesn't randomize boss battles, that's fine. Species randomizer, let's get it. Is this Pokemon? It is. This is called Pokemon Radical Red. It is widely regarded as the most difficult Pokemon game of all time. and I am going to attempt it on its hardest difficulty settings. Oh shit, I didn't read that. Oops. What did that say? Randomizes abilities for the player, but doesn't affect abilities on boss Pokemon. Sure, let's do that too. And then learn set. Randomizes Pokemon learn sets. Does not randomize TMs or move tutors. Boss Pokemon also retain their normal move sets. Let's not randomize that so we can add an element of strategy to it. That's the only reason I'm going to say no on that. So the Pokemon that we're going to get are going to be randomized. But we'll have an element of strategy in being able to at least know what moves they get. Alright. Let's do it, let's do it. Alright, that's all done. I'm going to save real quick too. Cool. You feel bad? Why do you feel bad for me? Which region would I like my starter to be from instead of Kanto? I mean, you know, I gotta choose Sinnoh. Gotta choose Sinnoh. It's my favorite region. Alright, there's our mom. She's a Professor Oak wants to see us. Should be down here. It's been a while since I played Radical Red, man. It's been a while since I played Fire Red, to be honest, too. Different species of game. Alright, there's our rival. So we gotta go out into the wild. There we go. One Pokemon for protection. Alright, well. Fed up with waiting. Of course, Rival is impatient as always. Alright, let's go. So we have our Sinnoh starters. I already know who I'm choosing, but let's just go over who we have available. Oh, it's randomized, right. I don't even know why I bothered. Okay. Alright, Lunatone. I'm gonna say no, just because I want to see what else I have. What would normally be a Piplup looks like to be a Dugwool. Or we can get Ducklet and evolve into a Swanna. Normally I would choose Chimchar too. That's not Chimchar. Alright, let's do... I feel like Rock and Psychic is a good type to start with. Yeah, let's do Rock and Psychic. For us. Alright, Lunatone's nickname. I don't have a nickname for Lunatone. Reminds me of the moon from Soul Eater and Fire Force. Let's name it Madness. That moon is the moon of the world of madness. Of course, it still works out that his starter gets super effective stab against mine. Whoa, whoa! You can have this last one I still have left over. He got two. Oh no, we got a different one. No, he got two. I think. I don't know. I gotta read the dialogue more. So I guess he didn't want either of those. Okay. All right, let's check out Lunatone real quick. Pokemon. Madness, Summary. We have an Oranberry, Naughty Nature, which I believe boosts attack at the detriment of speed, question mark? I don't know. I can do it. Boost attack at the detriment of special defense, okay. Good as gold, full immunity to status moves. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What did I say? When we get Tackle, Confusion, Rock Throw, and Hypnosis, give me that. Give me that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we are going to be playing on Nuzlocke rules. So what that means is that any if a Pokemon faints, we cannot use it anymore, right? We have to treat it like it's literally been, you know. So we can only use Pokemon until they faint, no reviving, and then we can only catch the first Pokemon that we find on each route. Matter of fact, I'll pull up a full like list of Nuzlocke rules to make sure that we're compliant with everything. Any Pokemon that faints must be released or boxed immediately. It's considered dead for the rest of the challenge. Only the first wild Pokemon encountered in a route can be caught. If the player fails to catch it, the opportunity to catch a Pokemon in that area is lost. That's another big part of it. And then the player must nickname all Pokemon the catcher obtained. Not necessarily, you know, part of the challenge, but it says it's universally accepted. Basic guidelines. So we have the duplicate cause. If the first Pokemon in the area is one the player already owns, they may continue battling until they encounter one they don't own and attempt to catch it. And then Shiny Claws. If the player encounters a shiny wild Pokemon, they may catch it. Even if a wild Pokemon has already been encountered in that area, it's not counted as an encounter for them. Cool. So we have some rules established. Save state. I always forget the difference between save state and a save file. I think save state is more of like gameplay, and I think save file creates the actual file in my PC. So here we go. All right. With Lunatone and good as gold. He has a Charmander. I don't know. It said Charmander, but it's randomized. Iron Valiant. Okay. We got Lunatone though. I'm not worried. Watch this. Confusion. Shadow Sneak. Okay. Oh. I need big damage here. Oh, let's go! Alright. Not taking any chances. As long as we get a low roll, we're chilling. Oh, perfect. Oh, and we have our Oran Berry. That's what I'm talking about. That's my goat. That's our goat starter right there. Here we go. Ow. Nice. That's a level up too. Probably a couple levels. Because Iron Valiant should yield a lot of XP. Here we go. Level 7. Well, this is minimal grinding mode, so we won't have to do that. I believe minimal grinding gives us infinite rare candy, so we just level up to scale as the game gets more difficult. But there we go. We beat we won our first rival battle. I guess technically we're going to be winning every battle if we want to complete the game here. Alright. Let me establish some other rules. Should I do full Nuzlocke, where if I white out, it's a full game restart, or should I like have some checkpoints? Like I've seen people do gym badges or checkpoints, stuff like that, or new Pokemon as a checkpoint. I don't know what's going on. Oh, and nice cut, appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I went with the cleaner look. Felt like it was time. Weather's gonna be getting warmer soon here. Alright, I'm going to be doing a lot of saving, not necessarily because I'm going to be resetting, because, you know, Nuzlocke and all that, but just to make sure that, you know, nothing happens to my progress here. But okay, so Madness, the level 7 Lunatone, will not be evolving, unfortunately, but I think we can work with him for now. Let's see what we have in our bag, too. Would have the rare candies. Hold on. Can I have minimal grinding mode automatically? It's not. Okay. Maybe you get it later. I'm sure you get it later. Or is that a cheat code? I think that might be a cheat code that you'll get into. Alright, so if I had any Pokeballs, I would only be able to catch a Beautifly. I think I'm gonna run. I have Rock Throw. So that speeds should be okay. Let's go. Here we go, Madness. I'm gonna try to get some Pokeballs because we want to build out a team here. don't know if that's a trainer. I don't think it is. Like I said, it's been a very long time since I've played Radical Red. Or really any Gen 3 game, particularly Fire Red or Leaf Green. There we go, Viridian City. Made it. Let's see, we don't need to heal, but I'm going to find the Pokemart. Get the Oaks Parcel. I do remember that much. And once we get that, because this is a, I don't recall if it's a map or the Pokeball. It's something that we're going to need to advance in the Pokeball. So, grab that, head back to Pallet Town. Politoed, ugh, it's level 3, but I think I'm gonna run just to be safe. You never know what it could, right, that thing up Surf or something out of nowhere, right, and I'm not expecting it, because remember, abilities are randomized. I think the only thing not randomized is gonna be the boss battles, so those Pokemon are abilities. Pokedex. Politoed would make a great addition to my team. I'm gonna hold myself honest though, and I'm gonna hold myself to honesty and say that Beautifly was our first encounter there, so we can't catch Politoed. But there should be some more grass if we head towards the Indigo Plateau from Viridian City. That should give us the opportunity to try and catch something. Alright, here we are. Let's see what we get. Iron Valiant! I'll take it. Perfect. 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 How many Pokeballs do I have? 10. I don't think it can OHKO me. I am going to Hypnosis. Might have been a little bit wrong about that. I'm gonna Confusion and hope it doesn't OHKO. Well, at least we got a lot of XP. I'll take that. What's going on, Volt? Shoot. Well, can't catch any Pokemon until we go to another route. That's annoying. But at least we got the level up. It's just unfortunate that we got a Pokemon like Iron Valiant first, you know? Like, even if we didn't OHKO it, I don't even know if the catch rate would have allowed us to get that with just Pokeballs. I'm gonna go heal because we still only have one Mon. In fact, it's probably my best interest to buy some potions too, right? Oh, a Pokemon that wants to come out of its ball, okay. TV. Forgot about that item. Gym over here. I wonder where the gym leader is, or who he is. If you know, you know. Alright, Route 2. First encounter will be the only one that we can caught. Oh, it's rivals. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? To the national decks, and I got some orange berries, and I'm playing hardcore mode. Yep. Ability pills can swap a Pokemon's ability. Well, I'm good with our randomized ability of good as gold. I don't even know if ability pills really have any use in the ability randomized mode, but let's find out, I guess. Route 2, first encounter, leave, single catch, Pikachu. All right. Fight. Whip. Good as gold doesn't affect me, baby. What a randomized ability, man. I don't know what button is L here. What key is L? I'll just manually use the Pokeball. Let's go. All right. We finally have another Pokemon. Our Pikachu, level 5. Got a nicknamer, female. Based on the outfit, I'm thinking we go with Jacinthe. You know that lady from Legend ZA? Has that foundation that loves battling. Jacinthe. Here we go. Alright. We now have 2 Pokemon. Go back and heal again. And then I gotta check. Gotta check Jacinthe's stats and moves too. Adamant nature, so that's plus attack minus special attack. I know that for a fact. Yeah. Synchronize, passes on status problems. Again, not a bad ability to have. Tail Whip, Thunder Shock, Dull Eyes, and Growl. Okay, so the move set is not really complementary to the ability. Not ability, sorry, nature. But that can always be changed. Save state right here too. Let's see. Eyes. You gotta watch glasses, man. Or you gotta wear glasses. That shouldn't be happening. Yeah, you gotta wear glasses, and it sounds like you've been holding your screen too close to your face if it's hurting your eyes. Those would be my 2 recommendations. Obviously, I'm not an eye doctor, right? That is by no means medical advice. Oh, there was a Raichu here. It's alright, we got Jacinthe. Pikachu, we're good. We're good. Yeah. Obviously not medical advice, but I know for me, if my eyes start hurting when I'm looking at screens, usually means 1 or 2 things. At least 1 or 2 things, sometimes both. 1, I gotta wear my glasses, and 2, my screen is too close. I say as I'm not wearing my glasses right now and like halfway squinting at the screen. But yeah, that would be my advice. Go to the eye doctor, figure out what's going on there. Because that can cause other problems outside of just watching streams and whatnot. It affects school and everything else. Let's see what minimal grinding mode exactly entails. Perfect IVs. EVs are removed from the game. Interesting. And just be change of the Pokemon Center balance game. That's actually doesn't mean much. But hold on. You know what? We don't need. I was gonna look up the 99 rare candies to eliminate that grinding aspect of it, but I really don't think we need to. So, all right, Viridian Forest. We have the opportunity to make another catch here. Question is, all right, I'm gonna switch into Jacinthe. All right, let's see what we can catch. Double. paying attention, I don't know if you get a XP from catches for this. I guess we'll find out very soon. Nice. Let's go, baby. Does not affect me. Alright. Levels up. Play nice. Yeah, delete from play nice because we have oh, electric and fairy because it's right. It's like just a picture. Alright, I'm gonna honestly remove Thundershock and go with play rough here. We also have to give a nickname to Double. I'm thinking we go with Capricorn. Capricorn's technically a goat, but we can go with, name our sheep the goat. Oh, you got sprayed with pepper spray. Ah! Well, yeah, that'll do. Sorry, first of all, let me not laugh at that because that sounds very painful, and I hope you're okay. So you said you were riding a dirt bike, and some lady like came up and pressed you about it and sprayed you with pepper spray. First of all, that's insane. What's her problem? You can't just pepper spray people for riding dirt bikes. Secondly, I hope you're okay. The reason I laughed is because that's like such a wild experience, you know? Like, wow. Yeah, I hope you recover from that. Jeez, man. Sounds painful. Alright, Pokemon. Let's check out Capricorn. Adamant nature is the same as Chassin. Affect spore, leave spores on contact. Okay, not bad. Growl and tackle. Moveset's kind of lacking though. And I'm assuming that gym leader battles are treated as boss battles, so hold on. Because I know those are not going to be randomized, and we can kind of strategize if those are the case. Either way, let's look at these gym leaders, right? So kind of try and does he have a different team? Pre-Brock, the level cap is 15. It seems like, alright, Brock's team seems pretty standard. Yes. That was his default move bosses. Hardcore bosses. Mode changes in radical red. Toss, Cacnea, Lunatone, Relief, Archon, and Sandshore. Brock's gonna have a full team of 6. I feel like it's probably in our best interest to also get a full team of 6 then. Problem is, we can only catch the first Pokemon. Each route. So we already caught our Pokemon for Viridian Forest, and Route 2. Potion. Nice. I should buy more. The level cap is 15. And special. Rock those out of physical or special. Physical 4x, super effective. Just don't like how much damage I did. Can't tank too many of those. That we haven't needed to. Here we go. Let's see. Oh shoot. This is a battle, isn't it? Ah, no. Ah, I'm not ready. I think I'm gonna get cooked here. I'm like 95% sure I get cooked here. Team of 4 versus team of 3. Meditite. Level 9. Alright. Here's my plan. Shoot. And I can't even use items. We sat Capricorn in order to send out Jacinthe, play rough. Fake out, okay. That did somewhat. Effect Spore, perfect. Fight. Trico, and we're lowering Trico's attack. Main punch, of course. You know what? To try to avoid sacking Capricorn, I'm going to switch into Jacinthe now that we have a -2 power punch. Not going to do anything. He's trying to raise his attack back. Fight. Now the cool thing is that we're actually resistant to the grass stat as well. No, I was wrong. Grass, Electric doesn't resist grass. It's the other way around. Shoot. How many times is that gonna hit? Are we for real? 5 times. 5 times. Okay. Really? Bullet Seed just happened to hit 5 times. Okay. Really? All right. No, yeah, that's not crazy at all. And we're the GG's. It's gonna hit 5 times again, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Alright, we eat our orange berry to try to survive, but it might be done up here. 2 times. Now it hits 2 times. Okay. Alright. It's a berry. It's gonna slow us down. Confusion again. Does Trico even learn Bullet Seed? At level 11? Alright, well that's GG's. Guess we gotta start over from there. And yeah, we're done. GG's. Alright, well, Actually, that's our first restart, I guess. All right. New game. You know what I should have done? In fact, I actually technically did, but I overrode it by accident. Was add a save state that's just all my settings and stuff already configured. I'm gonna do that this time around. Ugh, that's annoying. Bullet Seed on Trico? Bullet Seed hitting 5 times is actually the craziest RNG I've ever seen. Actually craziest RNG I've ever. Bullet Seed 5 times on Pikachu? Insane. That's not chill. It's not the most insane RNG I've ever seen. I'm just salty about it. Alright. New name. I'm keeping the same name I had before. And the rival Gohan. I'm so mad because we had such a good ability, too. Do you want to play Radical Code without any custom options? No. Alright. Difficulty options. Hardcore. Randomizer. Maybe I'll do no randomizers. How about that? Yeah, no randomizers. How about that? Just hardcore. I'm gonna save state right here, and then I'll save everything else from now on to save state 2. All right, let's go Sinnoh region. We are trying to get our Chimchar, but that also means that we're gonna have to fight against a. Oh right, yeah, you gotta go and go out. That means that our rival is going to guarantee to have a Pokemon that's strong against us, though. So, just something to keep in mind. We are going to go with Chimchar, because Infernape is the greatest Pokemon of all time to ever exist. Give it a nickname, of course. I'm going to go with Wukong, the inspiration for the Infernape line, specifically Infernape. Okay, so he gets Kanto starter regardless. It just seems like it's going to be the one that's strong against whoever I choose. That's fine. I can live with that. Especially because we can definitely think of some counters here. Alright, so we can lower defense with Leer. We're going to outspeed. It's not going to have Water Gun yet, so let's say we Leer. Tail Whips. Slightly concerned about the Tail Whips. Oh, it's False Swipe. Okay. Did they? I wonder if they gave the rivals Pokemon False Swipe so that, what's it called? So that it wouldn't KO us in the first battle. So, level 6. Nothing's randomized, so I don't have to check abilities, but I do want to check stats. Gentle nature, okay. We can always change that at a Pokemon Center. I do want to go for it's going to be up here. Okay, so apparently what we want is this code right here. Here we go. Talk to the youngster in Viridian City. So yeah, we talk to him, and he'll give us rare candies. That'll just help in our grind so that we don't have to spend so much time and energy on those wild Pokemon battles in order to try and get level ups. It'll also help as we go into trainer battles because we'll be prepared for them. We can just focus on movesets and strategy and not leveling up to make sure that we're high enough level. If we have Pokeballs, Rattata would be our first catch. I don't really feel like I'm missing out on this though, so I'm going to check what's running here. Dang. Randomizer for Iron Valiant was funny though in that first playthrough. But yeah, we're on attempt number 2. I'm gonna keep track eventually. Alright. So we made it to Viridian City. There is a level cap, so we can't just abuse these rare candies. Nice. Comic berries? Okay. Save state right here. Now we should be able to. We got Ember. Got Flame Wheel. Rare candies work and nothing else works. I don't know. I guess we could always try that here. But let me go get the Oaks parcel just in case we do catch anything. Something seems off here, but I'll investigate it at another time. It's just weird that I was able to evolve my starter at level 16 when the level cap is clearly 15. You know? And I don't want to have these rare candies if they're just temptation to, you know, fully overlevel. Here's what I'll do. I'll encounter a wild Pokemon and see if I get XP. If I don't, not override the level cap. If I do, then okay, so I still get 1 XP. Doesn't seem like the level cap is fully override. Okay, it won't have effect with this level cap. Alright, interesting. I thought level 15 was the cap. Guess not, but I'm fine with my Monferno anyways. Pokedex and Pokeballs here. Actually, what I forgot to do is get the town map from Rival's place. So we can get a good idea of where we're going. There we go. It's been a while since we've traversed the Kanto region, so it's good to have this. Alright, now let's get to building our team. We have Pokeballs. We have the rare candies. We have Comic Berries for boosting friendships. Let's use the ball Pokemon to, oh man, Berserker would have been a great addition to the team too. Especially for Brock. Oh well. Fake out. Going on, Kmar. I know that ain't who I think it is. Oh, Moralo. Okay, this evolves into that grass and poison type, right? No, grass and fairy, sorry. That I'm blanking on the name of. But I'll try and catch it. So Brock is our first Pokemon, or our first gym leader. Grass type Pokemon. Okay. I can't. Mach Punch? Maybe? No, I'm 11 levels ahead of it, so if I KO it, with Mach Punch, I'll probably KO it. There we go. Nice. Gotta give it a nickname too, because that's the Nuzlocke rules. Tiny Mushroom, yeah, I'll got that. Give it a nickname. Let's do Toad. Yeah, it's basic, but can't think of anything better at the moment. We'll go to love it. Toad. Right, and then Grass and Fairy, Naive Nature. I also gotta change the nature of my Pokemon here. Illuminate with accuracy by 20%, I guess. Absorb and Draining Kiss. Two decent moves. And Flash. Meditite, okay. Mega Drain. I'll keep Flash because I think it's going to come in. I think we need it for certain cave areas. I'm going to remove Absorb for Mega Drain. Mega Drain is just the upgrade here. Alright. And that is it for the Pokemon that we can catch. We can only catch one Pokemon per route, and it must be the first one that we encounter. Let me also look up how to evolve this thing. Because obviously it'll be more powerful once we evolve it. 24. Okay, so I think the level cap after Brock is 27 before Misty. So all we gotta do is beat Brock, and we can evolve it. Nice. I'm more worried about Brendan, though. Alright, he has Meditite, Trico. I'm just gonna pull up the full hardcore boss list here. Meditite, Corphish, Numel, Trico. I have nothing for anything for Meditite. Or Numel for that matter. Ancient Power, Flame Charge, Rock Tomb, Bulldoze is going to be deadly. Trico I'm not worried about. Meditite is going to be -2 my max level, which is going to be fine. Oh wait, no, Meditite we have Draining Kiss. Okay, that might work out. Corphish, we can also stay in. Morolo. Nature Change. Maybe Adamant. And I'm going to give Morolo the special attack boost. Actually, let me just look at Morolo's stats. I'm pretty sure it's a special attack. 65 special attack. 75 special defense. Not bad. Could be worse. So we're looking for damage here. Most I can do is hop in Viridian Forest, though, and hope it works out. Alright. Oh no, we have Route 2 also. Okay. Please give us something good to deal with Numel, man. Something. Ideally, it would be a water type, but we're not going to encounter any water types here, so I'll compromise for like a ground type, maybe? I don't know. Ability Pill, nice. Let's see what ability here is for Rain Dish. Can I use it to give it Effect Spore? I would rather have that. Centric. You know what? I'll take it. We don't need for it necessarily, but 3 Pokemon in the team is better than 2. Okay. Because if I Mach Punch it, I'm wrong, right? Let's see. I'll take a Sentry. At at this stage, there are really no bad additions to the team. Centric's looking. I'm feeling Vincent. Don't ask me why. He looks like a Vincent. Alright, there we go. And then Bear Candy. Look at that. Got Headbutt. Oh, and we get to evolve into Furret. Nice. Adaptability, that's actually going to be useful. Dodge, Foresight, Quick Attack, and Headbutt. I don't have any TMs either. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and give it an offensively favorable nature. We also can level it up one more time. Ate it. Okay, I don't know what that did. Either way. Nature change. I wonder what I can do with Mystery Gift here. I gotta research that. I'm gonna give it attack or sneak nature. I feel like it's fast enough. Lonely's also Let's go adamant again, maybe. Naughty nature. Minus special defense. Oh, we don't really have anything to deal with Brock's team, though. That's yeah. I'm gonna go back to Viridian Forest, catch one more Mon, make it a 4v4 against Brendan. Actually, real quick, let me see how many balls I have. Because he opens with Meditite, I'm gonna, just in case I make the grave mistake of moving too far over, switch Toad leading so we can get off Draining Kiss and then Meditite right away. I might also honestly give it an ability capsule. Ability pill. There we go. Effect Spore. Morello's gonna no doubt make him switch into Numble. And that's where I need my counter. Please, 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 please. Give me something that I can use. It's not a counter. Like I can try to Mega Drain. Catch this. Yeah, I'm gonna catch this. Just so that we have another cover for Corphish in case anything happens to Toad. Here's putting a Light Ball. No, gotta keep that Light Ball. That's gonna be huge. Give it a name, yeah. Same name as my Ampharos from Legend ZA. Because JJK is going crazy right now. Pikachu Kashimo. I didn't even look at its moveset actually. Should have done that, right? Not its moveset, its stats. But let's forget Growl maybe? Yeah, because we already have Doll Eyes. Plus attack minus defense. I can live with it for now. No, wait, that was our one defense against. Oh shoot. I can definitely relearn moves though, right? Electro Ball. Faster, the greater the damage. Okay, wait a minute. That's gonna be. Wait, Play Nice is a normal type? I was thinking of Play Rough. Not Play Nice. Okay, well, let's give it Electro Ball. And then, because I believe this is a special attack, I'm gonna do like a plus speed, I'm thinking. And then maybe minus defense or special defense. So plus speed minus special defense. But it seems like Brendan has a bunch of physical attackers. Can I do move changes here? I'm paying attention. Not that I think there's anything. Oh, you can set Mon to level cap here. Well, everybody's already set to the. Why do I have the rare candy thing on then? Okay. In that case, I think pretty much as good to go as good to go is gonna get. Lead with Toad, Wukong, Vincent, and Kashimo. Should have tried to avoid as many wild encounters as I could in that first route. I try to get a catch, but it's okay. Okay, let's see. So, Brendan's going to be leading with Meditite. It'll be level 14 because it's said to be -2 minus my max level, and on my Manja level 16. Now, I could go Draining Kiss into Meditite, but the AI is very smart in Radical Red, so he's probably going to predict that and switch into Nummel, because Nummel will resist Draining Kiss. What I'm thinking is, instead of Draining Kiss, right? Oh, but he has Bullet Punch. Does he go Bullet Punch? He's going to Fake Out first, for sure. He's going to Fake Out. If Effect Spore takes effect, he's going to switch right out into Nummel. If Effect Spore doesn't take effect, he might... Bullet Punch? Shoot. Okay. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna save. Right here. And then let's see. Because I can't edit my team anyways. It's just a matter of if I get stuck or not. Alright. With Meditite, Fake Out, and if we can get Effect Spore to trigger, that would be phenomenal. Thankfully, too, the only fire type move that Nummel has is going to be Flame Charge, but unfortunately that is going to raise its speed, and if it gets a speed boosted Nummel, with Bulldoze, that's going to be not great for us. I say we go right into... He's going to fake out. In case he switches, I'm going to Mega Drain, but he's certainly going to fake out. That's no surprise. Did more damage than I thought. Okay. Did not land that. He's probably going to Bullet Punch. Yeah, Bullet Punch. Nice. Raining Kiss. Perfect. No shot. He doesn't Bullet Punch again, so I think what I'm gonna do is Mega Drain. Yeah. We live this, Mega Drain, get our health back. He sacks Meditite and sends out Numel. And now we're in a bad spot. He's gonna get a Flame Charge off whether we want him to or not. Do I sack Toad? I really don't want to. Okay, no, here's what I do. Vincent, quick attack. I should have made Vincent a little bit faster. That's what I should have done. Yeah. Alright. Luckily that doesn't do a lot. I'm gonna try Headbutt. Oh! Bulldoze. I forgot he had Bulldoze. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Perfect. It doesn't. Okay. Oh, Vincent! Wait a minute. Vincent the GOAT. Vincent the GOAT. Wait a minute. Vincent the GOAT. All right, Trico. He's going to Power Up Punch or Drain Punch. Either way. Wukong. All you. Power Up Punch. Can survive that. Definitely surviving that. I'm gonna go all in on the Flame Wheel. Didn't switch. There we go. Alright. One more Mon. It's gonna be that Corphish. Well, I'm not arrogant enough. I think it's a good idea. Adaptability, Mystic Water, Aqua Jet is what I'm most afraid of. I'm gonna go Vincent here. Just, I don't want to sack anybody, right? But if I have to sack somebody, I'm gonna need, I think see how much I did either. Shoot. I think I did enough to KO me again. I'm gonna quick attack, but yeah, because I'm gonna need Toad for Brock, and I'm gonna need Kashimo for water types in the future. So Vincent, I'm sorry, man. You're the GOAT. Went out with a crit too. Ah, it feels so bad. Oh, between the Numel Oko and the crit, Vincent went out like a G, bro. Pour one out for Vincent. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, dude. But let's end this with I could quick attack and hope that it KOs. I think I'm gonna Electro Ball though, because I don't think Aqua Jet is gonna OHKO me. He didn't even Aqua Jet. Okay, perfect. Well, GG's to Brendan. GG's to Brendan. Oh man, Vincent, dude. You are forever in our hearts. The GOAT. Oh, and we got the XP share too. I mean, doesn't really matter that much. Stat scanner, but this is minimal grinding, so all Pokemon have perfect IVs, and then EVs just aren't a thing. But there we go. We beat Brendan. Had some unfortunate losses on our side, but you know what? That is just what happens. I'm gonna go and put Vincent in our PC, and we are now down to 3 Pokemon until we reach a new route. I want to make it to Pewter City though. It's getting a little late here, but I want to make it Pewter City before I call our stream. Ah, man. Like, I almost feel bad doing this because Vincent was so helpful, because Numel was the Pokemon that I was worried about the most. Because I didn't have a direct counter to it. Vincent, man. Alright, down to 3. Switch back to Back to Wukong as first. Since we will be going to Viridian Forest, where it's mostly bug and grass types. I'm gonna heal up. Let's make our way to Pewter City. Try to avoid battles just because there's no benefit to them. But if we can get into a battle. Shiny, I can catch that. What was the duplicate cause again? Oh yeah, the first Pokemon is one that we already own. We can try to find a new one, but that's not the case. That's kind of what about this trainer, but Spinarak, Ariados. Would have been decent for dealing with fairy types early game, but we can find better poison and steel types later on. Lost hands and got stuffled. Level 15. Didn't expect it. I can't give you any info about it. Well, if it does have that, that ability that it's like, I forgot what it's called. It's like literally like fluffy, and whoa, it did a lot of damage. Okay, I believe the way that it works is that it like boosts defense but like doubles damage from fire types or something. Either way, that did nothing. Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What is this? What is this? What? Wait, no, there's no way I just took out Brendan and now I'm dealing with... Why did you even use... What was it, low kick before? Alright. Let me just check. Okay, so we do have stuff. Static. If I can get a paralysis, then I can more or less safely switch. Not even more or less safely switch. But I'm gonna dull eyes. Withdrew. Audino. We are a lot faster. Hopefully, with the damage. Wish. Shoot. You think? Just with your Audino, this will be good. Problem is, I don't know what else she has, right? Wish, Yawn. Okay. If it's just gonna be Wish and Yawn, I can live with that. I think. Let's try Draining Kiss. can't use my bad. Here's what I'm gonna do. Fight. Up Draining Kiss one more time. Okay, so if you're just gonna wish, right? So, I think I've surmised that Autono has no hacking moves. I'm gonna lead. Let's go. Avoided the attack. Wish came true, but I'll live with that. That's fine. Mach Punch now. The damage has to wish. Protect. You would know protect. You would know protect. Of course. Wish, protect, swagger. Yawn. You know what? I say we leer again, right? Probably gonna protect again. Yeah, that's fine. You know what? I'm also gonna take this opportunity to try to wake up the earth. Swagger, it's fine. That's the sleep. Okay. Are we really doing this? Thank you. But double wish now. I say Draining Kiss. That's fine. We'll let it protect. We'll let it protect. Yeah, we'll let it protect. Wish. You fall asleep. Swagger. What I can hope for is that I wake up and then snap out of confusion same turn, right? Because if I can get the attack boost. Alright, Wuhan woke up, it's confused. I gotta switch out, No, this is not viable. Alright, how about this? Switch into Dude, how do we make it past Brendan and then just get the most annoying random trainer in Viridian City, dude? Ugh. Do I tail whip? Lower defense again? Yeah, tail whip. That's fine. He wishes. You know what? I don't think he's gonna switch out anytime soon. Autono's been weakened again. Wish is fine. It's not going to protect because its health is full. I say Mach Punch. Hope for Oko. Thank you. And a critical. I'll take it. Scuffle most likely next. Very nice. Metronome. It's gonna use something crazy. Lash out. Resist. I'll take that. Self-destruct. Alright, survive that. One more Mon left. And I really, and I cannot stress this enough, I really need either static or effect score to take effect here. Like, really need that. Of course not. Let's go. Hashima woke up. Electro Ball. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Okay. Wow. We made it through with no casualties. Infinite Repel. Okay. That is goated. That is goated. That was way harder than I thought it would be. Wow. Bag. First thing I'm doing. Where are my potions, man? My berries next. Hold everybody off until we get to the next Pokemon Center. Everybody in the green. Is it a key item? I was not paying attention when she talked about the Infinite Repel, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, okay, apparently you just press the L button and it activates. Ah, okay, nice, skills. Infinite Repel. There we go. And we don't encounter wild Pokemon. Oh, there's somebody else here. You know what? I'm not going in unprepared. I'm not going in unprepared. I'm going to the Pokemon Center. You know, for a game that's like this popular and has been out this long, there is a surprisingly small amount of guide material on it. You know, like there's not like a map that's like Viridian Forest trainers and yada yada. They have boss battle guides, of course, with teams, but you're kind of very on your own if you're trying to just see, you know, what there is to be wary of. I'm hoping that that trainer, because she gives us a skill, that's why it was a particularly difficult battle. But who knows? there. Yeah, there's like nothing that just lists off tuners and grading forest. Shoot. Alright, well, it is a bug catcher trainer type, so I feel like the smartest move would still be to leave Wukong. Let's go heal though. I'm just thankful that that last trainer, bro, the one that we got the repel from, that outside of Autono, no, I didn't even give it the Oranberry. Why does it ask me if I want to give it an Oranberry every time? Does it think I just don't want those? I don't need those? Alright. Bye. Potion. Alright, head back over here. Gotta try to at least make the pewter sit, you know? And then we'll take on Brock next time. I think that's another potion, right? Yeah. Another thing that we can't use healing items in battle either. You know? So it's like I can't just catch a really bulky mon and then have it be the heal staller. Alright, one more trainer. And we're through Viridian Forest. Let's see what this guy wants. What's the hurry? Why the rush? Whatever, man. Please don't have some nonsense for me. 3 Mons, Bug Catcher Sammy, Kricketune. I can take a Kricketune. Kricketune can learn Aerialist though. That's slightly worrying, but I think we're good with Flame here. Bulldoze. I thought Kricketune Bulldoze. Who teaches Kricketune Bulldoze? Why does Kricketune get Bulldoze? And of course, it did like just enough damage. It did just enough damage that I don't know if I'm still faster. I don't know if I'm still faster. I don't know if I'm still faster. EVs don't exist. IVs are perfect. Assuming that this Pokemon has also perfect IVs and a speed boosting nature. Alright, hold on. Let me... So we're looking at what? Monferno. And this is with EVs, non-existent. IVs all 31. And it's an adamant nature. Level 16. Gives us a speed of 35. Actually, why did I didn't have to check that. Wait a minute. I didn't have to go into the simulator to check that. I could have literally just looked at that here. Yeah, 35. But with Bulldoze, right, we multiply that by 0.67. Because its stat drop, so 23.45. Now, if we're looking at a Kricketune at level 13, with no stat drop, even if we gave it positive speed nature, it'd be at 27. It should still outspeed. In any case. Wait, no, we don't, not anymore. No. It's at 27, we're at 23. We have to switch. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. We have to switch. What is speed? Or I could do a damage calculator and see if. Hold on, let me do a damage calculator. See if we can outdo one punch. So I can get a damage calculator going. Inferno. Level 16. No EVs, perfect IVs. Future adamant. And let's also give it a defensive range. Health, hard to say for sure what percentage it's at, but it is in the red. So I'm thinking. Red is what, below 25%? Red is 0 to 20.7%. So that's. That's the with no stat boost. We're still looking at a 2-hit KO without a crit. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm switching into Toad. Yeah. I think switching into Toad. And let me just look at Krikatak's learn set, the Pikachu. Toad, I didn't get a Pikachu this level. Yeah, I guess level 10. Okay. So, okay, well, according to Cerebi, Pikachu doesn't even get those. So I guess I gotta search up its learn setting that Bug, bot, Gear Cutter, hide. Level 12. Bloodo's level 20. What is it no Bloodo's here for then? Alright, whatever. We gotta make a move. I say we go in with worst case scenario, right? We're gonna tank Bloodo's. It might have Aerial Ace, but as long as Aerial Ace doesn't take us out, which I don't think it will, Draining Kiss. Okay. Cool. Full beat. This one, Drug and Electric. Flash lowers accuracy, right? I feel like that's a decent move to just have in our back pocket. Hidden Power. Did a little bit more than I would have liked. But I think we can keep healing with Draining Kiss and be alright. Drew. Dustox. Alright, that's not going to do a lot of damage. But that's okay. As long as we can get everybody within range for Monferno to go in and sweep. Good. Black Sludge healing? Yeah, figured as much. That's going to be annoying. Kashimo. Swap in here. Toxic. Ah, we're on a timer. We're on a timer. We're on a timer. Alright, here's the plan. Fight. Electro Ball, right? Let's see how much this does. And I can't even Psybeam. Shoot. Kashimo might get sacked here. Because we do need Monferno to come in full speed. And I can't risk anything else. Here we go. Bruce, why? Why does every Pokemon that I encounter have some stupid healing move or something, dude? Oh my goodness. Ugh. Like I pray for the day when game developers realize that difficult doesn't mean annoying. You can make a game hard without just making it the most annoying game to ever play, bro. Ugh. Roost again. Alright. He's probably gonna Psybeam here. We lowered defense. I think we're still gonna have to sack Kashimo. I do want to do some damage though. Yeah, Psybeams. Is Psybeam guaranteed fusion? Is that why that keeps happening? Either way. Hoping that he goes for Toxic so we can get him to waste another one. Psybeam, of course. Alright, well, Kashimo's down. Because somehow. Alright, let me do damage calc here. Dustox, level 14. Assuming that it has highest defense possible. We go in with Flame Wheel. It does have -1 from Tail Whip. Okay. Should be guaranteed Oko. This is assuming that it has, oh wait, no, level's wrong. Shoot, at level 14. Okay, still says guaranteed Oko. Defense is -1. Now let me just see. And even if it had max speed, it would have not speed. Okay, this is guaranteed Oko. This should be GG's. And I think Kashimo is going to be our only sack here. Wukong uses Flame Wheel. What's going on, Seth, right? Here we go, Flame Wheel. We outspeed Kricketune. Kricketune goes down. I'm mad that we have to sack. What's that? 2 Mons, bro, in one playthrough. And then Volbeat might have Prankster. They might have given it Prankster. But I don't think it's really going to be much of a play here. Flame Wheel, there we go. That is done. Get me to a Pokemon Center, man, so that we can heal up and put away Kashimo. We're gonna need a new electric type. This is the same route, right? We don't even get a new. Alright, Pewter City. We made it. Ugh. I can't. Did I get Mega Garchomp Z? I did. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna use them. But we're on the Radical Red grind right now. Okay, I gotta rebuild this team, man. Team is healed. Wukong is happy. Okay, wait a minute. Let me... this one, box 25. And this is going to be all the mons that got KO'd. KO'd. Alright, so Vincent, you were the GOAT. Kashimo, you did a decent place. Decent job holding off Dust Tox. I think you earned your place here. There we go. We made it to Pewter City. I'm gonna save here. Whew. We're down to 2 mons. Let me take a look at Brock's team. I don't think I'm gonna take on Brock this playthrough. Not this playthrough, sorry, this stream. But alright, so let's see. Hippopotas. That's gonna be, let's see, Goldos. That's toxic, that's annoying. Hippopotas, I think we can try to take on with Toad. Toad is just not a heavy hitter, one of the biggest problems. Cacnea. Cacnea with Sand Rush is gonna be dangerous, because Hippopotas is gonna set a Sand Stream. So Cacnea is already gonna be faster than us. Thankfully, it doesn't carry any moves that make it a huge threat. What I'm worried about is Lunatone, who's gonna have its special defense boosted in the sand, and that's going to make it harder to take out with Moralo. Laleep, same thing. Well, Laleep, we can always go Mock Punch on, but it does get Recover and Stockpile. Oh, okay. If we can Toxic it, we don't have to worry too much about Recover and Stockpile. Archon is also going to be annoying, but it does have Defeatist, so we can bring Archon down to literally just below 50% health. It's going to be a lot less of a threat. Sandshrew with Sand Rush is also going to be a problem. Permanent Sandstorm, of course. We'll see. Look at ways to defeat flying types. You mean like the type matchups? Like electric, ice, rock? I mean, it doesn't really matter what I look up because I'm playing by Nuzlocke rules anyways. So I'm only allowed to encounter, or I'm only allowed to catch the first encounter on each route. So I don't even really have that much control over my team. I got lucky on the moral build, but this kid is a sheer force needle. So there are some mystery gift codes for legendaries. That feels like it's kind of cheating, right? We don't want Your run ends in your next battle. Glad to know that you have such high faith in me. But we've said that a few times before, thinking that our run ends, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, plan. Pokemon, let's make sure that we're healthy. We are healthy. Can't level up. You know, before I go there, because I could try Diglett Cave, try to get me a Diglett real quick to deal with some of the, Brock's team has more ground types, actually, it seems like, right? Hippopotas, no, it's not. That's not true. The only ground type is 2 ground types, Hippopotas and Sandshrew. Everything else is Lunatone, the Leap, Archon, and then Cacnea. Cacnea just being there, you know, like it's not rock, ground, anything like that. It gets Sand Rush, so I guess for team chemistry, it works out. I'm going the wrong way. This is how I get back here. Trying to avoid battles. So, the reason I'm back in Pallet Town is I want to use a code on the NES here. What I'm looking to use is going to be, let me make sure I got this one right. Alright, let's see if this works. So we're looking for Dex. I'm going to keep the sensitive to nothing matters, but just oops. What do I even have registered as select? That is shift. Alright, let's see if this does anything. Cool. So what this is going to do is it allows our Dex nav to show all possible Pokemon in the route that we're in, even if they're not registered in the Pokedex. So, yeah, that'll help us kind of try to plan out our team. Team preview, I mean, that'll be helpful, you know, but if for boss battles, we can always just look those up. And then we can always easy catch, too. You know what? I might throw on easy catch for early game because we're gonna need to have more than 2 Pokemon, right? Like no matter how much we strategize, 2 Pokemon against Brock 6 is always gonna be just working very, very, very against us. So I'm thinking that if we do guaranteed catch, right? That way we don't have to worry about running out of Pokeballs. Should be good. So I'm going to do easy catch also here. promise I'm not this bad at inputs. Just haven't used this Alright, there we go. Easy catches on. And the mystery gift codes, we're not going to use those. Yeah, this Pokemon are going to be level 85. Like, what? We don't need help that bad. Let's head back to Pewter City. And then I'm just going to check my Dex Nav to see what's going to be available. Let me try the Dex Nav thing, actually. So, bag. Oh, there's a second menu here. Okay, I didn't know it was there. Cool. For PC and desktop. All right, so now we can see everything that appears here. Oh, we could have got a Panseer. That would have been cool. C.Pidgey. That'll also help us determine whether or not we want to use our Infinite Repel, which is good. Rest in peace, Kashimo, but I guess if it's any consolation, we wouldn't have gotten much use out of him. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Because I technically haven't caught any Pokemon in Viridian City, right? Yeah, this is Route 22. But Viridian City, we have no catches in yet. So, let's go to the Pokemart. Okay, we got some decent options here in the water. What was in the land? Let me see. Alright. Disabled. Now this is the old rod, so I don't have like super high expectations for what I find. But let's just see what we can do here. Alright, something viable. Mayrill, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. This is looking very good. Yes, Mayrill does get huge power before evolving into a Azumarill, which means that we should be able to get huge power Azumarill. It won't evolve until level 18, but that's okay. Wait, I don't even think it gets any physical water type moves right away. Oh, that's annoying. That is extremely annoying. Maybe they changed the learn set, because they also gave Cricket 2 Bulldoze. So I don't know. Let's catch Mayrill. There we go. Mayrill's caught. Give a nickname. We have Mayrill. Oh, Aqua Jet. Okay, never mind. Good. Say less. No complaints from me. Yeah, Aqua Jet. All right, huge power Aqua Jet. Before I use my last ability pill, I'm just gonna go and see what I can get in Pewter City, in and around Pewter City. Not necessarily gonna build out the team just yet, but you know, just see what's available. This way. I don't have the TM for Ice Beam. But also, I feel like Ice Beam on a huge power physical attacker won't really serve us as much good. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst option if we max out special attack right now. So yeah, with neutral stats, special attack is lacking. With a special attack beneficiary, beneficiary is not the right word there, that's something completely different. With the special attack benefiting nature, to try to boost that. And then Ice Beam is a powerful move, but then we won't be able to take advantage of its ability. I'd have to do the calculations, but I believe that stab boosted, huge power boosted Aqua Jet might still do more damage than Ice Beam, assuming that the natures complement physical and special respectively. Of course, what does this guy want? Is there a Infinite Repel is great. Is there a Keep Wild Trainer? Alright, Cascoon, thank you. Level 7. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Oh, this is the breath of fresh air after all that I've been dealing with these trainers, bro. This is a breath of fresh air. Please, thank you. Thank goodness. Surskit level 7, I'll take it. Thank goodness. Oh, that is a breath of fresh air. A weak trainer. Thank you. I am so happy to run into him. Wow. I've never felt better in an unwanted wild Pokemon battle. Alright, let's head back here. I probably should have talked to everybody there too. Okay. What I'm gonna do is, now that we have the deck snap thing too. Okay, so yeah, this, I can't catch anything here because we already caught Sentret. This is also good because I think we can establish that if it's the same route but a completely different set of wild Pokemon encounters, that is fair game for new catches. So that's what I was checking for there. Alright, I'm gonna see what else I can get before we commit to that full power or huge power Aqua Jet. Dex Nav. No water around here. Grimer is not gonna do us much good. Starly, no. Execute. If we can get an Execute, that is gonna be a big help. Esper, maybe. Skiddo would also be a big help. Okay. Alright, I'm seeing a couple viable options here. Execute, Skiddo. Nummel, not really. I mean, it'll provide us a safer switch-in into Cacnea, so we don't have to send in Monferno right away. But Bonsly, Axew would be cool. Fanpy, Ekans, no. Oh, okay. Portuguese. Alright, we need, there's 3 grass types that we can get. I want one of them. Infinite Repel disabled. Grass type. Esper. Alright, you know what? We're gonna make the best of what we have. Get Frisk. We just need bodies. Truth be told, we need bodies on the team. I don't even know why I'm bothering checking the learn set, because I know that they definitely rewrote the whole thing. Alright, let me think. What's a good psychic that I can Gwen. Then, and I know Gwen's not exactly a psychic. She has magic powers, not psychic ones, but close enough. Her magic powers very much do mimic those of psychic powers. Alright, so we have an Esper with Frisk. I mean, again, it doesn't do much for us, but we do need bodies. If nothing else, safe switching. I'll also get Light Screen. How about that? Light Screen is going to be good to have. I'll keep Lear. Covet, I'm going to get rid of that. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing, but oops, I forgot to keep leveling up. Oh no, this is Esper. This isn't what evolves into Indeedee. This is what evolves into Meowstic. Right. Okay. Doesn't make much of a difference though to me. This is Psybeam, yes. Let's do Fusion 50, Psybeam 65, maybe Confusion. This Cacnea is not yet Cacnea. Alright. Well, we got our one encounter in Pewter City. Can't go this way until I beat Brock, right? Yeah. And I don't even think there were any patches of water to go to. I don't have the HM cut yet. Museum over there. Gym is closed, open museum. Alright. That'll be for next time. Let me just run around here a little bit. The only way to go is going to be to go through that one guy that we have to beat Rock first. Alright, yeah, I can't go anywhere else. Alright, well, I guess we'll figure out our strategy next time. I'll see if there's any, like, maybe gift Pokemon that I missed, any TMs, items, anything to pick up. But we'll strategize. We'll figure it out. I'll think of something. If I couldn't, I would not be the world's greatest fire type trainer, so me and Wukong can figure it out. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream from here. Longer stream today, because it is the weekend, so, you know, trying to make up for some of that missed time during the week. But y'all already know the drill, man. Thanks to y'all for showing up, showing out.